How Jim Skinner saved McDonald's. How would you react if you were suddenly thrust into a leadership position of the largest fast food corporation in the world? How would you cope with the stress? Would you drop the ball? Would you miss your opportunity to shine? Jim Skinner, CEO of McDonald's fast food restaurants, did just the opposite. He stared into the face of adversity and didn't back down. Less than a year before becoming into his current position, former CEO Jim Cantalupo died of a heart attack, and his successor, Charlie Bell, resigned to undergo treatment for cancer. The company was on a downward slope. It had become bloated and quality was dropping off quickly. But Skinner wasn't going to let it die. He spent many years of his life working for McDonald's and started as a low man on the totem pole as a 16-year-old. And he returned after serving in the Navy and climbing the corporate ladder. A sense of organizational commitment is strong within the ranks of McDonald's executives, 40% of which started just like Skinner, in the kitchens and behind the counters of franchises all over the world. In 2001, before Skinner was appointed CEO, the company's focus was on expansion. On average, 3 new franchises were being built all over the world each day. And with all the attention aimed towards growth, the quality of the product began to drop off. And with it, so did the sales. Skinner, a so-called operations whiz, wouldn't let this stand. Along with his predecessors, Skinner devised a plan to bring the quality back to the fast food giant, and as a leader within the company, led the way on the path of accountability. He also made sure the company learned from its earlier mistakes. One of the policies he implemented shortly after coming into his position requires all executives, including himself, to train at least 2 replacements in case of emergency. Another key to progress of the company is the management training program he implemented no more than a year into his time as CEO. This caused bonds between people to grow, and according to the erosion model shown in the book, this leads to a stronger organization. Under Skinner's guiding hand, empowered by his embeddedness within the organization, McDonald's has been thrown into a golden age. And it's because Skinner had the motivation and effective commitment to the corporation, his colleagues, and to the people who depend on McDonald's for food, work, and stability. He learned from his previous mistakes of the company and became a star within the organization. And he did this by bringing accountability back to the product, allowing the consumer to trust the quality of the product once again, all while dealing with huge amounts of stress. How do you think he did?